Hey, what is going on YouTube? My name is James and welcome back to another video. So today we're actually going to be doing episode 6 of Viewer Collection. You guys are loving this series. I'm getting so many collections sent in, and just before we get into this, I just want to say I'm recording this first on the same day that I recorded the last one. But also I'm doing it in a first come first served basis, so those who applied first are getting reviewed first, and it's just going in that order. I'm not picking them out based on how expensive the watches are, I'm not picking them out on how cool the collection is. I'm just doing it based on who sends it in first to keep it fair. And at the end of the day, it gives everyone a fair chance then. So I hope you guys understand that, and I hope you guys will stay patient if you've sent yours in. Obviously, still wearing the SKX like in the last one. I love this watch. Go check out my review if you haven't already. But today we're going to be looking at Mark's collection part 2. For those of you that didn't go watch part 1, make sure you go back and watch it. Go check it out now. Pause this video. Have a look at part 1. I even say in that video, I don't think his collection could get any better. And he's blown me away again. And there's a potential for a part 3. Which is just crazy. Me and Mark have been speaking a lot recently. You know, he's been really giving me some advice with some watches and stuff. So huge thank you, Mark. You're a really great guy, and I can't wait to get into this review and hopefully do part 3 down the line as well. I'm very excited. But anyway, let's get into it. So the email goes like this. Alright James, so here is part 2 and 5 more pieces, and yes, there can be part 3 because I'm a watch hoarder. This set includes my lightest, my heaviest, my only white dial, my only mechanical day date, and my only Holy Trinity brand piece. So yeah, this is very, very exciting. I'm going to show you a picture right here now, and I'm going to go through what it consists of from right to left. So it's got the Orient Make OH USA 2, it's got the Citizen Blue Angel Solar Chronograph, it's got the Luminox Color Mark, it's got the Rolex Milgauss, and the AP Royal Oak Offshore. So yeah, like where do you even start with this? Your collection must be crazy. Like, I can't wait till I've got all of it in, and then I can just put the pictures together and just look at it all together, because this is immense. Like, it's a really, really cool collection, and I'm so thankful you've sent it in, because I love seeing pure passion. You know, in your last one you went over the stories behind the watches and everything, and I just think it's really, really cool. So thank you very much. The pictures after this that I will be showing are off Google of each watch, because he sent the whole collection in like you see right now, but he didn't send in individual pictures, so I've just took them off Google. So we're going to start off with the Orient Make OH USA 2, and this is the reference SAA0200BD9. So yeah, good luck remembering what I just said. But this is the new and updated Mako, and with this version in comparison to the last one, I think they really listened to the community. I actually think they took so much on board of what the community wanted. They got rid of the extra pusher at the 2 o'clock position or wherever it was. They have added a hacking and manual winding movement. You know, I think they upgraded to sapphire glass as well. They've done a lot of changes to this watch, and I think it's absolutely incredible. And I think it even challenges the Seikos right now. It uses the Orient caliber F6922, which is obviously, like I said, got hacking and manual wind. The watch is a 41.5mm case with 30mm thickness, 120 click bezel, 200 meters water resistant, sapphire crystal, and all that comes in at $375, which is around £280. That is ridiculous. You're getting so much watch for that price. Now, before I go on any further, he did actually let me know that he had a few issues with the watch, and due to customer service with Orient, it was very difficult to get sorted through them. You know, they wanted him to pay both postage to be sent there and both postage to be sent back, and it was going to take 6 to 8 weeks for it to be fixed. And pretty much he took it round to his local watchmaker and got it fixed within 1 day. I think they've got some customer service issues. That's what I'm getting from that, and I'm just glad he got it sorted and he said it's running fine now. But it's put him off Orient, and rightfully so. At the end of the day, when you experience bad customer service with anything, not be it just watches, but anything, it kind of puts you off. So it's just a shame really that they have so much potential, but they seem to be laying it down on the customer service side, and that's so true for a lot of watches out there. But overall, I think the Orient Mako 2 is an incredible watch. Like I said, they listen to the community. You're getting a lot of watch for the price, and I think it looks incredible as well. Like I said, I think it challenges the Seikos. I truly do. Let me know if you own the Seikos and this, and let me know which one you prefer down in the comments. I'm really interested in hearing what you guys have to say. So next, let's move on to the Citizen Blue Angel Solar Chronograph, and this is the reference AT8020-54L. The dial is just like a beautiful contrast of blue and yellow. and I think it works so well. I really didn't think them two colours would go that well together, but it really does. And the blue stands out, but that yellow just sort of offsets it that little bit and just makes it so incredible. This uses the Eco Drive H800, which is a really cool movement that actually radio syncs with like 5 satellite points across the world, and it can connect, I think it's got like automatic date for 28 different cities across the world as well, which is really, really awesome. Oh, sorry, 26 world cities, I got it wrong. It's got a 24-hour dial and a chronograph feature. It's 43mm case size. It's got a wall resistant of 200 meters, and you know, it's an Eco Drive. At the end of the day, my dad has a Citizen Eco Drive as well, I think it's the Eco Drive. Dad, let me know down in the comments. Titanium one, he's had it for 10 years. It's still working perfectly fine. He's not had to do anything with it. He's not had to change the battery. He's not had to do anything. It works that well. So yeah, I think you've got yourself a real great Citizen there. It looks amazing as well. 200 meters wall resistant. It's a diving watch at the end of the day. You know, that's just crazy. And to think of the price ranges of the Eco Drives, it's just amazing what you're getting for that price. So really, really great watch. Now the next one is one I've not really looked into recently, and that is the Luminox color marker. Yeah, the reference is 3052.bo. Luminox is a cool brand. I think it's been around since about the mid-90s, and it works heavily with the military as well, which is really, really cool. Now this uses the Swiss Ronda 515 quartz, and he said to me it's a great watch for bed as it has tritium tubes and feels light as a feather, and it just weighs 56 grams, which is ridiculous how light that is. And the reason it weighs so little is because it's made of carbon reinforced PC. I don't know what that is, but that's really cool. It's 44mm case size, so it's a bit on the larger size. It's 13.8mm thick as well. It's got a mineral crystal, 200 meters wall resistant, and you know, it's got the tritium, and I'll try and put a picture of the lume up right now. It has this incredible blue tritium with orange at the 12 o'clock position. I think it looks incredible. It almost looks like black PVD, but I don't know if it is black PVD or just some sort of carbon metal stuff. I don't know, but it looks amazing either way. It's stupidly light, and apparently it's so robust. So you've got yourself a real great watch there, and it's nice to have a watch in your collection that maybe not everyone knows, maybe not many people have heard of, so this is definitely that one. So next is a watch that a lot of you probably know of. The next two are probably watches you know of, and this is the Rolex Milgauss. It's the reference 116400. I love the Milgauss. I love the Milgauss and the Air King. Two watches that most people don't like in the Rolex line, and I love both of them. I think they look amazing, so you chose wisely. Obviously it's got a beautiful white dial with the orange accent and the orange lightning bolt second hand, which I just think looks incredible. He said it's a less commonly sought after Rolex. It's my only white dial, and I love the lightning bolt seconds. Probably the only cheeky thing Rolex has ever done. And yeah, I just want to go into a little bit of history about the Milgauss, not too much because there's so much out there on the history of Rolex and the history of the Milgauss and stuff, so if you want to go check that out, definitely check it out, it's interesting stuff. But the Milgauss was introduced in the late 50s during the technological and information revolution, and I personally think that's a very heavy influence on the fact that it's a lightning bolt hand. It's a very big reference to the time point of when it was created. It uses Rolex's famous 904L grade stainless steel, which is just, it's crazy when you think about it, because I think the average is like 304. Is that what most people use? 304, I think. And they use 904, so the grade of stainless steel is just immensely better. Rolex 3131 movement, which has the 48-hour power reserve, and apparently is incredibly accurate. But then again, they say that about every Rolex movement, so you kind of say it in the first place. It's got a 44mm oyster case with a sapphire crystal and 100 meters water resistant, which is really, really cool. Overall, I think that is a beautiful watch, and I like seeing people who have Rolex but have maybe one of the less common one, like the Milgauss, like the Air King. What other ones are there? I don't know off the top of my head, but ones that aren't so common, you know what I mean? It's not like some yellow gold Yachtmaster 2 or something, you know, it's very different, and that's what I like about it. It's the fact that it's a Rolex, but to the everyday person, they might not recognize it. And that's what makes it cool. Okay, the final watch is an AP Royal Oak Offshore Diver, and the reference is the longest reference I've ever heard, and AP, screw you for doing it. 1570ST.00.A002CA.01. Fuck me, I don't know if you guys are going to remember that. Anyway, the case size is 42mm, and it's got 14.1mm thickness, 300 meters water resistant. It uses a caliber 3120 with 60-hour power reserve. He said with the metal bracelet, twice the rubber strap, this is far and away my heavy weight at 238 grams. 238 grams. This is about 160 grams. So it weighs that must be ridiculous on the wrist. And with it being a 42 as well, it's got probably a lot of wrist presence. I really like the dial of this watch, but personally I really love the 15400, the blue dial version. I was talking to Mark about it, and he also said he'd have preferred that version, but he got a really, really good deal on this watch. So first off, I have to congratulate you on getting a good deal on that AP, because at the end of the day, it's an AP Royal Oak. It's a very iconic watch. It's the offshore. I'm not a huge fan of the offshores, but this one isn't the chronograph version, and it looks really good in my opinion. I think you got yourself a really, really good AP. Yeah, you've got it on the bracelet as well. I've heard their bracelets are just incredible. Overall, I think this part of your collection is just as incredible, but I don't think it's better than the first part. You know, Grand Seiko really sold that collection to me completely. I think it just looks incredible, and so far I'm absolutely blown away by your collection. I can't wait to see part 3 and see what else you own. But yeah, I'm gonna call it right there, guys. At the end of the day, I don't want to recommend anything for his collection, because by the looks of things, he's pretty set with his collection. But not only that, I've not seen the whole thing, so I don't want to comment just yet. But yeah, overall, really great collection. So thank you very much for sharing it with me, Mark. And everyone, definitely leave your comments down in the comment section of what you think of his collection. And yeah, I'll catch you all again in the next one, guys. Don't forget to submit your collection. I'll see you all again next time. Peace out, guys. Bye-bye.